time may repeat itself, but I do remember some things. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Alan Wake's American Nightmare, where it is time to secure some pipes. And hopefully not have the game have issues this time. Because this time, since I did the last recording of this game, I have purged all the NVIDIA drivers from my computer and installed them fresh. So now all the actual not the hardware, the software associated with NVIDIA, like NVIDIA Experience, they gave me problems before. Not anymore. It's a completely fresh install. I didn't just install a new driver over it. It should be good now. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Things rarely turn out as I expect them to, but you know. Oh, hey buddy! Man, they're everywhere. Okay, hurry up. Nice. Come on, Alan. Hurry up and reload that thing. You know what? I think I'm gonna need a faster weapon. There you go, buddy. Yeah, try and power through that, buddy. You may be able to power through the light, but can you power through my nails? That's what I thought. That's what happens when you just try to power through things without thinking.
Light. Am I correct? You should be able to turn on the lights and secure the area that way.
Right. Sounds good. But first, I want to attend to something. Because I see an opportunity to get another manuscript. Also some ammo. Ammo's good. Probably. I probably should not have replaced the shotgun for a sniper rifle, though. That was probably not the best thing I could have done, if I'm being honest. Set to pull switch.
Doctor, can you hear me? I think we're good to go.
All right. I'll start looking for the signal. Please, head back.
Thanks. How nice of you. Oh, that's great. The darkness is trying to infiltrate. Whoa, it's getting more aggressive. Already. Really?
I guess they didn't like that.
Yeah, you think? They're throwing cars at you, but no, I'm sure they're totally cool with it. Where's your shine?
Damn mountain's trying to kill me.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so it isn't actually darkness. It's being influenced by darkness. That makes more sense. Something behind... They're not stupid. They've caught on to how things are going on. They know that... Well, my doppelganger, anyway, he probably realizes that if he makes the cars themselves darkness, that I'll just flash the car. So what he's doing is he's actually getting objects behind them to throw them. If that makes any sense. Using physics against me. Shit. Oh great, now what? How the hell am I gonna get through that? Or can I? Well, isn't that just lovely? He's trying to trap me in. Is it even possible to get around at this point? There has to be a way. Oh! Wow. In trying to lead me over here, you kind of screwed yourself over there, pal. Okay. Now I need to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go next. The game is clearly, stringing me along here. Ah, right. That makes more sense. Kinda. Okay, can't carry anymore. I can't carry no more ammo, Alan. I'm sorry to tell you that. But hey, it's not exactly a bad thing. Oh great, they're braking before I can even get to them. That's cruel, man. giving me the illusion of health stations. It even showed on the map as a cross, which is always synonymous with health in this game. And then you rip it away from me. How dare you? How dare you? You're gonna pay for that one, muchacho. Crying out loud. They're throwing bombs. Take this, pal. Are those like smoke grenades? Or are they like frag grenades? Maybe both. I can't tell. Oh, I get it. He's one of those. They like to shift around a lot. Or not. I have no idea. Okay, let's get out of here. At least these lights still work. For now. What do you want?
I know what you're thinking.
Another stuff film, right?
Evil twin, supernatural powers. But most of the time, I just like to keep things basic. I want you to understand that.
Yeah, by just strangling people with your bare hands, right? Oh, well.
Like this. Need to get your hands dirty? No batteries, no moving parts.
This is
just
sick.
Physics. That's technology you can depend on.
You were a sick man.
Speaking of classics, you need to be careful with this one, though. If the victim suddenly twists, you might end up cutting yourself. It's not really a workhorse, but I'm a sucker for this style.
You are a sick man. Did I mention that?
Now this is more like it. You've got slip-resistant grip. Believe me, you really want that traction once you're wrist deep in somebody. The blade's stiff enough so it won't open by accident in your pocket, but it's still really easy to open with just one hand. Now that's a big thing for me. I know what you're thinking. It's too big, too heavy.
Man, he's like...
Sometimes you just need the extra oomph.
He really does act like Alan.
Intimidation. This is gonna do the job. Also great for dismemberings and whatnot. You know, the messy jobs.
He's describing his weapons like Alan describes his novels.
I can't tell you how many things I've MacGyvered with this stuff. Okay, now, guns. Not a big fan. I mean, how are you supposed to really connect with somebody with a bullet? I want you to understand that. I take pride in what I do. We can't both be worthless hacks, can we?
Says the guy who's gonna fail in the end, but hey, who's counting, right? We'll see who's the worthless hack in the end. Everything alright? Evidently you're completely in the dark here. Or at least your setup is. Do you need some help from the champion of light? Oh, he doesn't even flash his light. He just aims the gun. It actually looks kind of cool. Not having him flash the light.
You find the signal?
Yes, I don't think it's quite the same thing we had, the last time. Still, we're definitely picking it up.
Are we getting the complete signal now?
I'm afraid not. Take a look at it yourself. I'm printing out a hard copy now. I'd like to ask you a question or two before that, though, if you don't mind.
Maybe if we put them together, it would make the whole signal, I'm just saying.
What's on your mind, Doctor?
Most people would find these events extremely disturbing, provided that they survive these creatures, that is. You seem to be quite adept at dealing with the situation. Why is that?
Yes, I was involved in... It's a complex story. I was in this small town, and a horrible thing from another dimension kidnapped my wife and manipulated me into writing this horror story that came true. I learned to fight it with light, and I managed to contain it and free my wife. But I was trapped in its world.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. So, I'm used to reality working in strange or even impossible ways. And I fought these things, not exactly like this, but close enough for a good while now. Of course, I have certain advantages.
Indeed.
Was there anything else?
What did you mean when you said you have advantages?
At the risk of sounding like a lunatic, reality is much more fluid than people think. It can be influenced.
I didn't take you for a mystic.
I'm not. I'm a writer. And under certain conditions, I can, for lack of a better word, rewrite reality. Change things.
That's absurd.
But it works.
Assuming I believe this, why don't you simply, I don't know, write yourself some superpowers?
It's not quite that simple. You need to follow certain laws of drama, I suppose. You need to think about consistency and symbolism. Often what you write isn't anywhere near as important as what you imply. There are things out there that will take advantage of your mistakes.
You really believe in this?
Yes.
Don't look at me like that. You've experienced some of this yourself.
I will gladly admit that something exceedingly strange is going on. But this idea that you're somehow altering reality with your writing is ridiculous. You're essentially saying you're controlling my actions. Leaving aside the rational arguments against this, what gives you the right?
Well, it's more like having a destiny. A path you're on. You're not aware of it, but there it is. If somebody changes it, what difference does it make? It's what every writer does. If you write something that affects one of the characters, they don't really know about that.
I'm not a character. Are you saying that it's all right to take advantage of someone if they aren't aware of it?
Look, all I meant was that if you're genuinely making all your own decisions, and those decisions lead to whatever destiny you have, what practical difference does it make?
I suppose that depends on whether our destinies are determined by things like physics and probabilities, or natural reality, which is presumably neutral and impartial, or by some kind of an intelligence. If it's the latter, that intelligence makes choices based on some criteria. If we suffer as a result of those choices, there's a moral and ethical element involved, regardless of whether we're aware of its manipulations. Wouldn't you agree?
You're taking this very well. I thought you'd be hangry.
I suppose I would be if I thought you could actually do this.
Well, you have to ask yourself what even is moral. What's right and wrong? How do you know what's truly right and wrong? If there's suffering, how do you know that's necessarily wrong? Who decides what's right and wrong? I know that sounds callous, but I'm just saying. If there isn't some kind of grounded standard of morality, who gets to decide morality? The one in charge of the system? I don't know.
Another printout. Another signal fragment. The message is still not complete, but it's another piece of the weapon he has built against his adversary. Mere words on a piece of paper, but in the right hands, they will hold back the darkness.
In the Twilight Zone. Woo, 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 woo. Sorry I had to. It's pretty obvious what they're doing here. Okay, we've already been through this spiel before. Do we really have to do it again?
The last time the man came to the drive-in, it did not end well. He hopes to avoid that fate this time.
Indeed.
He hopes that what he has brought with him to this place is enough.
It's not gonna be. Spoiler alert. I mean, I haven't played this game. I haven't seen this game yet. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Selena's probably out of her mind again. But I'm gonna need that key so I can get the power back on.
But I do know one thing for a fact. It's not going to end well. You don't have to have played the game or know anything about it to know it's not going to end well. That's just a foregone conclusion. You might say, it's destiny.
You again?
I'm really just here to get the keys so I can get the power back on.
Do you want to hold me down? It's okay.
If you give me the key.
Like that.
Yeah, I'll just grab the keys.
I could be like your wife. Little wifey. Waiting at home for hubby. Or you could be the mailman. Or the neighbor.
Tell you what.
I'm already married to someone who isn't crazy, thanks. I'm just gonna go and get the power back on.
Aww.
Look, I may or may not be back. I have the access code to the booth already, so once the power is on...
You should totally come see me. We could have fun. You know.
We'll see how it goes.
I will. Don't worry. All I gotta do is grab the keys, do my thing, and I'll be back. Shh, I'm not gonna be back. I just gotta tell her that. Don't worry, I'll definitely be back, I promise. I'm not gonna be back. At least not when she's insane. By the time I come back, if I come back, she'll be a completely different person. She'll be renewed.
You should sit down or something. Try to stay calm.
I don't want to be calm. I want to be nasty. I want to be nasty with you.
Yeah. Okay.
You could do anything you want. You can use my...
Let's not even go there. I was hoping that you'd remember more, but I guess that was too much to ask.
She's still in a crazy state, Alan. Even if she did remember, what would it matter? I mean, it's like, she knows who she is.
Genius?
Man, the flashlight doesn't work on him. Of course it doesn't. He's not that weak. Did you honestly think that would work? Just a couple of goons? You're gonna have to send everything in the kitchen sink after me if you expect to stand a chance. And even then, your chance is not very bright. Sorry, that was probably lame. Sawed-off shotgun. Darn. Not enough manuscript pages. Not enough cash. Strange, How many manuscripts do I have? Alright. They're right here. Let's see. Nope, doesn't tell me. At least not right offhand. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Once I grab another one, it'll tell me how many I actually have. I think it's 21. I'm not entirely sure, but that number sounds familiar. Well, I'll soon find out, won't I? Oh, 25. I had more than I thought. So 5 more, and I'm getting that sawed-off shotgun. Because, believe me, I want it. A shotgun is good. Especially a sawed-off shotgun. Those things are very good at close range. You know. As, I've seen from experience. Obviously. Unless I'm mistaken, sawed-off shotguns, they spread a lot more. That's the unfortunate thing about... That's the only unfortunate thing about them. Okay, he's getting a little more serious now. I'll give you credit. A little more serious. I mean, that doesn't mean I think you have a chance against me, but... I'll give you credit. Buddy, as long as I've got an easily exploitable dodge mechanic, what makes you think you can win? Send as many idiots after me as you want. It won't change a damn thing in the end. Okay, I need to dodge. Dodge in the right direction, you idiot! I don't know if I'm talking to him or myself, because we're probably both being idiots right now. But what I do know is, I need to use something stronger. Come on. Come on. Certainly, I'm using this. Come on. There we go. Take this. Okay, I need to get him out of the way first. I'll be back for you later, you little freak. And by later, I mean right now. Take this. Yeah. If that was all you've got, I feel sorry for you, doppelganger. Relying on such fools. Ha 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 ha! 3 more, baby, and I'm getting that sawed-off shotgun. Is that another page? Nope, it's just a light. Although there might be a page somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow, I'll find it. The manuscript manuscript page I'm looking for to get my shotgun. Nailed it. You okay, Alan? You're out of breath. Maybe you should take a seat. Why don't you have a seat right over there? That's right. I turned into Chris Hansen there for a second. Even though, I don't know why. It's not like Alan Wake is, the kind of person, although his doppelganger might be. Who knows?
I want to talk about Alice. Just
Really?
look at her. She's really beautiful, isn't she?
Makes you want.
Your wife.
And I'm sure you want to do horrible things to her, don't you?
Our wife, really. Just my wife soon. Don't worry. I'm not gonna treat her like the others. She's special. If I wanted her dead, she would be. I've been around for a while now. So talented. You haven't seen her new work, of course. Oh, it takes
He's
my
trying to
breath
get to
away.
you.
Really? She's that good.
Don't let him get to you.
Did you know that I've got a wedding ring, too? We're that similar. She's seen me a couple times, you know? I've let her catch glimpses. She thinks she's imagining things, of course. She thinks you're dead. It might as well be. I mean, even if you manage to keep surviving, you'll be in my trap forever. So I'll go to her. It'll be an amazing moment. Oh my God, you're alive.
Is
I'll
this
be
an actual
the good,
sequel?
loving husband for as long as I can stand it. She'll love it. And then, one day, somehow, it'll happen.
You're gonna kill her, aren't you?
Maybe I'll slip up, she spots something, or maybe she just starts running her mouth. And then, I'll do it.
Sick freak. You really want this between your eyes, don't you?
Sweet.
You want this, huh?
My darling wife.
I think I've heard enough of this. Freak. You freaking maniac. You think I'm gonna let you get your way? You're sorely mistaken, pal. I'm not just gonna roll over and play dead. I'm not your dog. Dog. Now let's settle this. Man to man. Or are you too coward? Are you too cowardly? You gotta send your minions to do your dirty work.
Like a little hamster in a wheel.
That's what I
Go
thought.
ahead and keep running for all the good it'll do you.
I knew you were a coward. Keep sending your minions to do your dirty work. See how well that lasts you. Your minions are weak. Just like you. I don't think so, pal. Take this. You know, the cool thing is you can shine light on them while you're reloading your gun. It keeps them stunned long enough. At least for a brief second. Which is all I need. Oh, yeah. That sounds fun. It's not as good as that shotgun I was hoping for, but hey, a nail gun and an assert rifle. I'm only mispronouncing that on purpose because I'm pretty sure YouTube will not like it. Now you're screwed, boyo. Who's the doppelganger now? Chump! Sorry, I can't help myself. I'm getting way too much into this game. Hey, that's just the way I like it. Oh, you're not gonna like where this is going, pal. I'm not the nice... I may I may be somewhat of a nice guy, but when you get me going, you're gonna see real darkness. As I blind you, you'll see darkness forever. When I'm done ripping your eyeballs out of their sockets, you're gonna see darkness, alright. Permanent darkness. That doppelganger's gonna regret ever messing with me. He thinks he's the king of darkness. You got another thing coming. Just one more, and I will have that shotgun. Yeah, baby! I wonder if there's another one in this area. Wouldn't that be nice? Huh? There, a checkpoint. Now, no matter what, my progress is secured. And your fate is sealed, evil doppelganger. Let's get this over with already, shall we? Yep, just like before. Just gotta figure out which one. Oh, that's all? Just once, one and done? That was easier than I thought. The game was doing so well, too! The game was doing so freaking well. Here I thought, you know, maybe we finally got past this. Now I know how the evil doppelganger feels. Because I legitimately want to kill this game. Hang tight real quick. Let's try this again. And I can't... I'm pretty sure at this point, at a certain point, you have to say the game is at fault because, I mean, for crying out loud. There's only so many times that I can reinstall drivers and do everything else to try to make the game work. After a certain point, you have to say, yeah, maybe the game is a little bit unstable. I'm just saying. Although it is a great game. It's a very fun game, regardless. But I just wish it wasn't so quick to crash, you know what I mean? Take this. Take this. Little freaks. Ah, crap. I read that it only goes up to the current block. Regeneration. Although, getting into the light takes it to full, doesn't it? Take this. Didn't even notice the one near me. It's a good thing it just so happened to jump into my light, like an idiot. Run. Run, Alan! Run! Run, Alan, run! Uh-oh. That was too close. Too close for comfort. Right, it's right here. Time may repeat itself, but I do remember some things. That may be the advantage of time repeating itself. You start to catch on to certain things. You know, if you can remember all of it. I didn't quite remember all of it, but you know, close enough, right? Checkpoint reached. Are there any more manuscripts on this level? Because I would really love to have some.
If you die, you lose. If you quit, you lose. If you make it to the end of the loop, you still lose.
Now screw yourself, pal. I'll eventually figure out a way out of here. And when I do, you're screwed, pal. Uh-oh. Take this. I'm not so weak anymore now, am I? No, I'm gonna wait for him to consolidate himself. So that I can mow you down. How did that feel, doppelganger? I hope you personally felt it as I ripped the life from that dark, infested freak. Because you're next. That's a small sample of what's in store for you. And boy, howdy, am I gonna enjoy it. Okay, screw this. I'm not even gonna look for the manuscript because we have to move the plot along. Oh, right. I still have those dark fountains to get rid of, don't I? Take this. Hey, buddy. Uh-oh. There's a lot of them, aren't there? Take this. That may not be as powerful, probably, but it's still pretty damn good. Not to mention, I just got more. Fortunately, what I do not have more of is time. And I did reach the checkpoint, so I'm gonna have to say that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like the darkness that ever pervades my every step. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day.
If you enjoyed the content and want to stay up to date, I upload 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. You can also subscribe and hit the bell icon, or just check out the end screens right here.